Good afternoon, everyone. So today I will be talking about the ice cream bean tree that I have. So as you can see, this tree does grow fairly quick. It does retain its leaves throughout the year. It doesn't drop them. So it does make a pretty good shade tree. I guess the reason why it's called an ice cream bean tree is because over here it gives these pods. Now there are different varieties of ice cream bean trees. The ones I've seen online, they do get, probably twice as long as this one, maybe slightly thicker. I think it's a tropical tree, I'm not quite sure. So I just have this one outside. So maybe because it doesn't have the perfect or the correct environment for it, these aren't as big as they should be. But really quick, let me prop it and then I'll open it real quick. All right, here we go. So this guy, if I open it, it looks like cotton inside. It looks like cotton, and this is the part that you eat, the part that looks like a cotton. The only thing I don't like about this is that it has a fairly big seed in the inside, so this is all you eat. It's not a whole lot, but it is an interesting taste. It sort of has like this vanilla flavor to it. I guess that's the way they call it, the ice cream bean tree or pod, whatever you want to call it. But I usually just, throw one of these in my mouth, mess around with it until I get the flesh out. So it is interesting. And that's, all there is to it. So I would have hoped, or, I wished that the flesh part that you eat would have been a lot bigger. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty interesting to have. So the pods, the tree grows fairly quick. The only issue I've had with it is that there seems to be these, here we go, these bugs or burrowers, insects that find their way into the tree, and they do kill branches. But the tree grows fairly, pretty quick, that it sort of heals over itself. So let me show you. Here we go. This one was a branch that was pretty messed up. It was like over halfway eaten, and as you can see, it's already like, almost done healing itself. Over here on this side, this one, same thing. This was the main branch, and it got those bugs, the burrowers, so I had to cut it off. I sealed it. And then this one was growing, and then once again right here you can see where I applied the tree wound sealed, and the tree was able to heal over itself. So other than that, than having like the bugs get to the tree, it is a pretty interesting tree. It does grow, like I said earlier, fairly quick. So if you want to sort of maintain it small, you might have a little bit of trouble, but it all depends on what it is that you want from your tree. Now this branch, it got pretty heavy and it was sagging pretty low, so what did I do? I tied it. So I am going to remove this because this was last year. So if the tree can't keep this shape going up, I will end up pruning it. So hopefully this will get thicker, or I'll just keep this where it is. And that's about it. Thanks everyone.